In this video, we will see how we can convert our raster image into a vector image like this. So how we can basically vectorize or retrace, or you can call it anything you like, but essentially we are converting what we see here in pixels into vector graphics, so vectors basically. And we will then continue with our project using those design, and we will create layers and the rest of the project. Now in the previous lesson we saw how we can start from zero and design our project without any reference, but also how we can import CAD references, so CAD drawings that we can use directly to create. For example, this is a site plan, but we could develop from this an interior for this little house here. Or again, we can use images. Now, before we start to design, we start to draw, we need to place everything in the correct scale. Now, the scale at the beginning needs to be 1:1, which means that this drawing here, both actually the image and the lines below, those are all in scale. So this is really important to put everything in scale, and we talked about that also in the previous lesson. So we will continue from there. We have our images in scale. We just need to trace now all the different lines that we need to create our project in vector graphics here in AutoCAD. So we learned how we can draw here with the custom lines and polylines and shapes. We learned how we can modify them and edit and refine all the 2D drawings. Now we will get into something more specific, and we're going to use them into an example of what we could actually do in reality, which is drawing something for a client or for ourselves, for our house. So you can see here I've already made some work, and I'm going to explain to you how you can do this. Now, when you use paper like this, paper drawing, which is probably like a scanner from a scanner, it's really difficult because you will find a lot of errors and mistakes. And if you zoom here, you can see that this is really approximate. It's really poor quality, and this is really difficult to draw, or actually redraw or retrace. It's pretty different from something like this, which is pretty neat and clean, and I can see real better and define all the different parts, and I also have some dimensions. So this is probably the worst scenario that you can get, but you need to know how to overcome this situation, or otherwise sooner or later you will be in difficulty. So I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks that you can use when you find yourself in this situation. Now, one particular tool that I find really useful is this one here, which is Quick Properties. So every time I click on a element, it's gonna show me the measures. So I can see if everything is okay with the real scale of the project. So for example, when I scaled this in the previous video, I didn't really know if that was the correct scale, but by drawing some elements, I can then figure it out. So for example, I have this situation here where I need to place a door in this place, but the space was too short, so I needed to increase it. Otherwise, I couldn't get the door inside there. So when you draw, you will find all these errors that will actually help you to clean things out, to understand better your project, and to be more precise. So I usually start with the external walls and then continue with internal walls, and then set up the doors and windows, and then figure out if something needs to be fixed and um, changed to be fitting to the to reality. So what I do here, what I'm gonna do is create a wall. Usually I use the snaps in order to move into the extension line, and then when I get near the line, I usually tend to do kind of a middle line. So I'm pretty sure that the drawing that's below was intended to do this. So I find like the axis of that particular trait, and then if this is like an internal wall, it's probably 10 centimeters. So I'm gonna do the offset. I can use the offset and say, okay, this is gonna be 50 millimeters from one side right here and 50 centimeters on the other side. So you can see that it's precisely, we cannot say precise, but it's the best we can do to place this exactly in the middle of that drawing line. I also see a door here, so I'm going to close this wall right here, and this could be the opening of a door. Now for these lines that are too long, I can do the trim real quick by clicking and dragging. I will trim those out. Now for a door, probably a door is about 800 millimeters, so 80 centimeters, but could be also less. It could be like in an interior, could be like 75 centimeters, but let's assume that this is 80. So yes, it could be there, because I can see here that we have enough space. So I can then copy this, or I can mirror this. There are many techniques. I will try to show you the many, so as many as I can. So I'm gonna mirror this from the middle axis of the door, so I have this other part of the wall. This is one way we can do that, or we can actually just continue and create other lines. So I will not erase the source objects here because I want to copy. And then we can, again, by just clicking, see if we have the correct measures also for this. Now, this is strange. This should be like more like 600 millimeters. Now, you should always check what is the situation in reality before you actually create something. So you need to go there and take real measurements in real life. So I think that this is more correct to be placed at 60 centimeters from the wall than 57 or something less precise. And this one here, I will move it a little bit here and adjust also this. So you can see that everything is basically always about adjusting and adjusting until you get in the more precise drawing. But again, this is the worst scenario, so don't worry. Okay, now I can see here there is another wall. So again, I will pick this line as a reference. Now the other way, you can just go there like this. Since I have this other wall here, I assume that this is in line with this other. So I'm gonna just click from here, get this other door here, click there, and arrive right there. So even though it's not so precise, nothing in this drawing is. So I'm trying to guess, I'm trying to interpret what I have before my eyes. Now here the offset will be 100, because it's not half and a half, it's just one offset, one single offset from this side. And there you go. So I have this other wall here. Now let's create this